and welcome in here live. I'm John Clement, along with Al Smith here tonight. As Al, welcome into the booth.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Should be a fun night as the Elmira Pioneers take on the first place Jamestown Tarp Skunks. And Al, the Pioneers have had a little bit of trouble against the Tarp Skunks this season. Pioneers are coming in, though, after a couple of game losing streak, now out of a playoff position as they sit in fourth place at a perfect 14-14. They're 500 on the season. This is going to be a big game.
Yeah, I think so. And I think, well, we can only hope that that the Elmira Pioneers can always do good.
Well, for sure, and obviously a Tuesday night crowd should be an interesting night here at the ballpark as the Pioneers have had a hefty crowd over the last few games, obviously getting a chance to get back home and get some home cooking before next week, where they won't see much of the hometown field at all up until the weekend. They're going to be on the road and road warriors for the late part of the season. Every game is going to be important as now they sit behind the Geneva Red Wings and the Batavia Muck Dogs in that playoff spot, 6 games back of the first place Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Of course, the Tarp Skunks did come in here a couple of times. They've split here at historic Dunfield, a win and a loss for the Pioneers. It's been kind of a rough go of it, but if the Pioneers can get to them early, that's really seemed to be key over the course of this season.
Yeah, I gotta agree. At first near the beginning of the season, we were at first, but now we're just going down. But we can always. But due to recent games, like even last Friday, we got right to a good tie, and then right up to a good end with us winning. So we can only. I have faith that we'll get further and further in.
Well, there you go. As we look towards the start of the game, the Pioneers have had a lot of success here at home field. Obviously, Dunfield plays a little big. Those outfield fences make it a little bit hard for guys to get the power going, but the Batavia Muck Dogs the other night were able to find the parking lot a couple of times. Pioneers pitching, though, has been very, very solid down the stretch. Of course, tonight, the Pioneers going with Christian Kinsley out on the mound, and Kinsley so far this season has been decent out there. He hasn't been the one to steal the show, but so far on the season, a 3.55 ERA, 6 games played, 12.2 innings pitched, 9 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 9 bases on balls, but 13 strikeouts. So if he can come off, get going on a little bit of a hot streak, Pioneers should be in good shape.
Yeah, I can see that too. I think we can only hope, but yeah, I can see that.
Well, it should be a good night for the Pioneers. You're listening to the pregame show here on Mixlr.com and on YouTube Live. We'll get this link shared for you. We're going to step aside for a quick break here before we turn it over to the in-house PA, and then it'll be time for the opening pitch. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
getting another beautiful rendition of our Star Spangled Banner right here live as, once again, a pregame show to remember from historic Dunn Field, as now the Elmira Pioneers trying to get ready. Now they're looking for a baseball as the home plate umpire moving into position as he'll send that one out with Gil Murad doing the catching here today. Ithaca College kid back behind the plate. We've seen him a bunch of times so far this season, and he's been very, very solid. He's going to have to be again tonight because these Jamestown Tarp Skunks, not someone you can take lightly.
Yeah, I gotta agree. But, well, as always, even when seeing some of his pitching, it's always been doing pretty good so far.
And you got to just get off hot and start playing and keep going up on as hot as you can. The Pioneers have had, well, a little bit of runs hot and cold. They just came off a 6-game losing streak, and that one certainly was a little difficult to stomach. But this is a team that's very capable of hitting, well, for power. They're capable of hitting for contact, and they're capable of just getting on base and moving around the base paths. They're going to have to do it here tonight against the Jamestown Tarp Skunks, who certainly have been on a bit of a hot streak. Their record so far this season certainly tells you the story, as that comes in 21-9. Over their last 10, they have lost 3 games. So the Pioneers, obviously, on the other side of that, they are 3-7 in their last 10. Pioneers going to be looking to get off to a hot start, and the best way to do that is to put up a 0 in the top of the first inning.
Yeah. It seems like they've been doing pretty good, but let's hope we can actually bring up their losing streak a bit.
Well, that would be ideal. The Jamestown Tarp Skunks, of course, the Pioneers haven't seen them in a few weeks now. They saw quite a bit of them to start the season, but after that, really, it's been a steady diet of, well, Batavia for a lot of this first half of the season, but then a little bit of a mix between the rest of the division. Not a ton of Jamestown. Just a couple meetings left with them, though, so we'll have to see if the Pioneers can get off on the right foot, as it looks like we're getting ready to start this one. Mark Tucker will be the first man to the plate. He is one of the top 5 hitters on Jamestown, batting .299, 23 for 77, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 22 RBIs, 15 bases on balls. But as a leadoff hitter, so far on the season, Tucker is batting .273, so he's batting under 300 in 11 attempts. We'll see if he can kind of find a little spark here to start Jamestown off on the right foot. Of course, the Pioneers will be looking to quash that as quickly as possible. I'm not sure what the home plate umpire is doing as he is walking over towards the Pioneers dugout.
It seems like he is talking to
Andrew Drum. Apparently something on the back side here. I believe there might still be some puddles from the rain. It's been a beautiful day here today, but this field it does like its rain, and
yeah, that's definitely went on the. It's definitely been on so far with like a couple rainouts, I believe, and even though Friday at least we didn't get rained out, but the field, I'm still amazed and happy that they managed to get the field up and running for playing.
Certainly did, and the players really get all the credit for that when they came out and put out a heck of an effort to manage to get this field playable, and well, they came away with a big W, so obviously it was the right decision to get going and get this game started. And how it's time to play ball.
Here we go.
The first pitch coming in here as Kinsley will start us off.
And it seems like that's a ball right there.
High and outside, as that'll put the count 1-0. As there we are, 1 ball, no strikes. As Kinsley moves into his windup and delivers again. This one popped up towards right, and Jaron McNeil Ward.
And there's an out right there.
So a beautiful catch by the right fielder, and the Pioneers get the first out as Mark Tucker flies out to the number 9 guy. That'll bring up DiMaggio Cazares. Cazares on the season, .243, 18 for 74, couple of doubles, a triple, 10 RBIs, 9 bases on balls, and 14 strikeouts on the season. So
wow.
In the number 2 spot, certainly somebody to pay attention to.
Yeah, well, let's hope he... Oh, there's a strike right there.
Fouled off the inner leg, so 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As the Tarp Skunks trying to get off on the right foot, and I don't think that included hitting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, that's got hurt. Well, we can only hope, we can only hope they stink too bad to lose, but that's just me being overconfident.
Well, you get the skunk references. Gotta love that, as that's high and inside.
And there's a ball.
So our first 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out count of the afternoon, and
there's a Tioga Down showdown.
Our first one today. As the wind and the pitch from Kinsley is taken outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh.
So a 2-1 count as the Elmira Pioneers. Well, it took just 2 pitches to get the first out. We've more than doubled that here as this one pops up.
And that one made our way above the press box, but luckily we didn't get hit.
Sends it behind us. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 man down as Kinsley trying to finish off this at bat. The pitch drilled out here towards Emilian Pietra. Pietra throws over to first in time.
That results in another out. Wow.
So a quick 2 outs here for the Pioneers, and this is what we were talking about. They needed to get going quickly, and now we'll see if they can do the same thing against Luke Turner. Turner coming in today as he is the best hitter on the squad. 30 for 89, 7 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs, 13 bases on balls, and 27 strikeouts. So maybe...
so no pressure, Pioneers.
Maybe they can get him chasing here, but that's a strike right away, 0-1.
Wow. Well, we're not gonna hold that too soon, though. Let's see what we got here.
0-1 as Kinsley moves into his windup. The delivery fouled away, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes as Kinsley looking for a 1-2-3 inning to start off this ballgame. Pioneers would love to put the 0 up there, and this is a guy who's going to be tough to do it against all afternoon. The pitch. Taken for strike 3 looking, and that will do it for the top of the first. 3 quick outs. We head to the bottom half of the first. It's 0-0. Pioneers coming to bat after this.
Hey, this is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, and with that, the Pioneers coming up for their first at-bat of the evening as Jeff Mejia will lead things off. Mejia so far on the season, he got off to a hot start, struggled a little bit, and then has picked it back up recently. 313, 15 for 48. 3 doubles, 3 RBIs, 12 bases on balls, and 14 strikeouts. So the home field has not been a friendly place yet for Jeff Mejia, but hopefully he can turn that around and get something going here at Historic Dunn Field, a place he was very, very good in 2 years ago.
Yeah, definitely. And, well, as he said, we can only hope that he continues this little streak of his of being pretty good.
Well, certainly can use some help out of the leadoff spot. the home plate umpire was out there at the pitcher's mound and now calling over the fielding umpire.
Oh.
He has been the most communicative umpire of the
I'll say.
Of the group we've seen this season. I'm not really sure what this is about. He certainly likes to get his chat in. I'm not sure what's going on.
If only we had super hearing, that could definitely help a lot better.
Well, a couple of thumbs up, and now he's hustling back towards home plate.
Yep. And
nope, he's headed over to the third base side now, as he'll go talk with manager Andrew Drum. Still more chatter here, as I'm really not sure what the conversation's about, but this is
a
long time. I'll tell you, we could be through a couple of innings here by the time this guy has his chat over with.
And it seems like he's going to.
Heading over to the Jamestown side?
Yeah, going to Jamestown side. So, he's talked more than many of the other umpires we've had.
That's for sure.
Even though
at this point I'm paid to talk, and he's doing more talking than I am. So.
Yeah, he could just take your job. Even though I like it better. Besides, many umpires haven't had really much fans through some of this season. I have some memories of that.
They're never friendly towards the men in the black or the navy blue. Now it appears whatever the issue was is settled, and Jeff Mejia will come up to bat.
And we got the crowd cheering as always, so...
Jeff certainly a fan favorite here in Elmira.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And there goes the ball right there.
So 1-0 to start things off as Mejia watches that one all the way.
Again, good start.
Mejia waits as Dema comes at him. This one drilled out there, and that will get down.
He's going right to first base. And he stays there.
So a stand-up single for Jeff Mejia.
Woo, good job.
We didn't talk about Dema before we came on here. Dema, 6.23 ERA. He's got a 1-1 record, 5 games appeared in, 2 starts, 13 innings pitched, 13 hits, 10 runs, 9 earned, 11 bases on balls, and 11 strikeouts. So we'll see if Donovan Montgomery can match Jeff Mejia's quick start here.
We can only see. Let's see. Well, we got a strike.
So 0-1 right away as Montgomery watches the first pitch.
How has Donovan been going through the season?
Well, Donovan started off hot and has certainly been the lifeblood of this team as he takes ball 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out.
Numbers for Montgomery so far, we'll get to those here in just a second, as he's batting a cool .310, 26 for 84, 5 doubles, 2 triples, 18 runs batted in, as he swings and misses at that one, 1-2. Donovan seems to have lost a little bit of control over the last few games. He certainly is very effective when he's dialed in, but it just looks like he's having some trouble getting there again.
Probably doesn't have much focus, or I don't know, but we're going to need all the focus. But let's see.
Pitch is inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right.
So Montgomery trying to avoid that one as 2-2, nobody out. Mejia still standing on first base. Certainly does have the legs to get him to second, but on this field you see some wet marks, and that
would be a risk, definitely.
May give a little trouble to guys getting a jump, as swing and a miss by Montgomery is in there for the first out in this one for the Tarp Skunks. As Donovan goes down swinging, and Bobby Marsh will be the next man up. Marsh so far on the season batting .371, 26 for 70, 10 doubles, a triple, 15 RBIs, 5 bases on balls, and 14 strikeouts. Marsh has been a tough out to get for opposing squads.
Okay, so, well, I know he has me cheering for him.
As he has been kind of observed, you've seen a lot of teams use the shift on him, but Jamestown will play him straight up as the pitch. Cut on and fouled back. That'll get on the roof, and that means we need to remind you to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. So, no balls, 1 strike. As the 0-1 count.
Yeah, You know, a lot of balls have already made a good home up in the roof.
Certainly have, as luckily they stay up there and don't fall into the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
So the fans don't need diamond collision as of yet, but the next pitch is in there, and that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
And that's another Tiger Down showdown.
As again, long look here from Dema as he gets set. See if Bobby Marsh can make him pay here. A 1-all count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 hit so far, and it's in the Pioneers category. As Mejia has his lead from first.
And
as they'll look him back.
Seems like trying to get.
That was a risky play for the pitcher to go over there to first on that one, as Mejia was about a foot off the bag. And he doesn't need much of a jump to get going, but again, in this dirt here that looks moderately wet, might be hard to get that jump. As the pitch from Dema is cut on and fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Even though if I was down there, which I wouldn't, I don't want much dirt on me. I'm that kind of person. I would try to get a steal, but
That's been, especially with the left-handed pitcher, it makes it a little harder to get that jump because he's facing right at you if you're on first base.
Yeah,
that is the beauty of the right-handed pitchers. We'll have to see if Mejia takes a risk here. Or
seems like he's not, but he's getting ready for when there's either a hit.
As that one bounces in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So a 2-2 count.
Indefinitely the crowd is, well, being active.
Trying to keep the Pioneers into this here as bottom of the first inning, and the Pioneers with a runner on, trying to get him into scoring position. As Bobby Marsh waits.
And waits. I'll stop that.
The long look and the pitch. Taken low again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And we're going to see a payoff pitch on the throw back to the pitcher as that one eluded him momentarily.
You think he should either go for the risk of a strike or go for the 4th ball and then move up to first base while Jeff goes to second?
Well, we'll have to see. You got to keep a wary eye and definitely play defensive here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is in there for ball 4.
Goes for the ball.
So 1 out. Runners now stand on first and second base, and the Pioneers have a man in scoring position as Dom Popa makes his way up to the plate. Popa, who has been, well, hot as anything all season long, to be perfectly frank with you. He's batting .300, 24 for 80, 5 doubles, a triple, 13 RBIs, 31 total bases, 14 bases on balls, and 12 strikeouts. But Popa, another difficult out. He can put the ball in play, and he certainly likes to do it. He's also not afraid to come up first pitch swinging. And with 2 men on, we'll see what approach he takes here at the plate. But Dema certainly got to calculate his options here, as Popa out of the University of Pittsburgh has certainly made an impact here early.
All right, so now he's getting ready.
Long look as Popa waits. Mejia
and
lead, but not much of one, as that's in there for a ball. 1-0.
Seems like Mejia was almost like either almost just a third away from second base, but
a little bit bigger than the lead he had at first. But again, none of the fielders really that close, as the shortstop sneaks in a little bit behind Mejia here. Now the pitch to Popa as he cuts that one foul.
Right in the foul. Yep. Oh, and right into the Tarp Skunks booth right there.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another
Tiger Down showdown.
As the Pioneers trying to get something started here. They've got 2 runners on, just a single out. We'll see if Popa can keep the train rolling here. Montgomery the only out as he struck out.
Which, that's sad, but I think we'll, okay, going for another ball there.
Well, ball 2 as, again, they're trying to get these batters to chase, and the Pioneers just having none of it. So after the walk, Dom Popa came in with a patient eye at the plate, took the first pitch for a ball, then fouled one off, and took that pitch, so 2-1. As Dema trying to get himself configured out there on the mound. He has struggled a little bit out of the gate. Jeff Mejia can do that to a lot of pitchers, puts some doubt in their mind. It's interesting, though, too. Popa, not normally known as a power hitter, but the outfield really playing back almost to the warning track there. As that one in there for a strike, no doubt about that.
Yeah. So we got one more strike, but should he risk it or should he not? Or should he... Well, we'll see what happens.
Certainly up and defensive again as Popa waiting. A long look here. We check on Mejia at second. Again, no fielder close. The pitch is taken as that will be ball 3. 3-2. The count is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And we get to see a 3-2 pitch.
You know, my heart was pumping right there. Now I think it will be now.
Let's see what happens here as the Pioneers trying to be the first on the scoreboard. Long look. Dema checks on Mejia. Again, no one close. Mejia can walk to third at this point. It is swinging in a foul ball. So, Popa staying alive.
Sorry about that. I just
good.
sneezed a bit, so that's fun. I'm going to need to sanitize this headset soon. But
all good as we're 3-ball, 2-strike count again. As Dema taking a long look. Popa waits. Looking for something he can drive.
Well, we can only hope this pitcher...
He does give him something he can hit.
Perfect.
Bounce towards second. Second over to short and 2 first, but that will be in time a double play, and that will end the inning. So the Pioneers strand 1 as we head to the top of the second. Popa makes the final out on the inning. 4-6-3 double play, and we will take a break. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
I love
most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, Pios fans, we are back here live for the top of the second. Christian Kinsley, after getting some mound issues straightened out, is apparently what all the dialogue was back in the bottom half of the first inning. The umpire appears to be pleased now with the pitcher's mound, so Christian Kinsley working the brand new dirt in.
Yeah, it seems like it's working good so far, but...
Well, after a pretty magical 1-2-3 top of the first, he's going to need to find that same type of energy for the top of the second. It's going to be Danny Hosley, Johnny Campez, and Padraig O'Shaughnessy. And leading things off, Hosley, he is 18 for 68, a double, a home run, 7 RBIs, 2 bases on balls, and 6 strikeouts. So pretty impressive numbers as he has, well, really lit it up. We'll see what he can do here against the Pios. The pitch in there for a strike right away.
Wow.
So 0-1.
So maybe I should not even say, you know what, I'm not even going to say, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to eat my words.
As that one's drilled,
like that.
And that'll get down. So the Tarp Skunks going to have their first hit of the ball game, and it looks like it's a clean
right
double. So a clean double for the Tarp Skunks. That's fine. As
the extender just fell off, but luckily it's in one piece.
Oh,
no,
good.
Back.
As a double for Hosley brings up Johnny Campez. And Campez batting .273, 18 for 66, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, 4 bases on balls, and 17 strikeouts. So the Pioneers going to have to be very, very careful with the middle of this order. There's a lot of potential for danger.
Yeah, we have to not underestimate them.
That's in their first strike. A little bit of a delayed call there. As 0-1. Still nobody out. Certainly won't be a 1-2-3 inning, and possibility of a double play out the window with the leadoff double.
Now we're just waiting. Seems like
a lot of dancing back there from Hosley, as that's in their first strike as well. 0-2.
Wow.
So no balls, 2 strikes, so that's on the outside corner.
Let's... Nope, not gonna probably eat those words again as well. You know, not even gonna say it.
Well, Kinsley gets set. The shadow creeping over the pitcher's mound now.
Ooh.
As the pitch is
drilled
drilled out there towards short and gonna get by Montgomery. So the Tarp Skunks gonna put runners at the corners. 2 quick hits here to start off the top half of the second inning. As now they've got runners at the corners for Padraig O'Shaughnessy. And we'll give you a look at his numbers here in just a second. As he excuse me. He steps up batting .250, 13 for 52, 3 doubles, a triple, 10 RBIs, 11 bases on balls, and 7 strikeouts. The Jamestown Tarp Skunks not one to strike out a whole bunch.
Yeah, it seems like it by the stats. And usually, well, now we're seeing that.
The first pitch is outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. As now, Kinsley looking to find some of that unhittable stuff he had there in the top of the first. As the pitch inside, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Pioneers set up defensively and double play depth up the middle. So if they can get something to the middle infield, they'll be looking for the double play. Out there on the corners, they're going to possibly try to hold that runner at third. As that pitch is in there for ball 3, 3-0 now.
I think he's probably going to go to the 4th ball. But
well, Kinsley will be looking to put something in the strike zone here, hopefully get himself back into this count. As here in the top of the second, Pioneers don't want to fall behind. As the first pitch from Christian Kinsley is in there for a strike, as taking all the way was O'Shaughnessy.
All right, well, that's good for us.
As O'Shaughnessy gets set again at the plate. Lots of chalk down there on the base pass, as we'll see what O'Shaughnessy can do here. The pitch from Kinsley, cut on, drilled out here towards right. McNeil Ward backing up. He's going to make the play. Hustling this in, but I believe the run is going to score, so that's going to be a sac fly with an RBI, but it will keep a runner at first base, so the double play still alive as Hosley comes around to score, and the sac fly for O'Shaughnessy, as that'll bring up Justin Bowers. Bowers here tonight. He is coming in, and we'll have that information for you here in a second. There it is, 174. He is 8 for 46. Of those 8, however, 3 were doubles. 1 was a home run. 9 RBIs, 13 bases on balls, and 12 strikeouts.
Okay, Tarp Skunks, they definitely have some good players, I'll say that much.
Well, they're certainly able to get hits. The fences out in Jamestown, tad bit smaller than the ones here at historic Dunn Field. But we'll have to see. It's about utilizing your environment, and the Tarp Skunks have done a job of it so far this season, as that's in there for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
That's a Tioga Down showdown.
Certainly is, as now again the Pioneers looking to give them double-digit losses, trying to get there on this season, but it's been a rough go of it as the Tarp Skunks have been very, very good early on here. The pitch, cut on and missed, and he was trying to put that one into the Shamong. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, well, this is looking good, but we'll see what happens.
Kinsley getting set again. Interesting how he gets the sign from his catcher. He kind of lets that pitching hand just kind of wag in the wind.
Yeah.
As the pitch is taken for strike 3, and the throw down is not in time, so the runner will advance as the Pioneers get the second out.
All right, there we go.
But a runner does move to second base.
Now, who do we got next?
That's going to be Anthony Badala, as Badala comes up. So far this season, Badala's batting .205, 8 for 39, 1 double, 7 RBIs, 6 bases on balls, and, 14 strikeouts. So getting into the lower part of the lineup here.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. This
has Kinsley right after him, a swinging strike 1.
Well, this will be a good thank you from Tarp Skunks to us, definitely. Like, again, thank you if you give us a full strikeout, but if you don't, well, then I'll take that back.
Well, Kinsley keeping an eye on that runner back at second base, as taking his lead, Johnny Campes. He's not dancing around out there quite as much as Hosley was, but
he still has energy.
Someone to keep an eye on, as Kinsley steps off and is calling for his catcher.
Oh.
So I believe they're going to try to get the signs straight. Of course, when you have the runner on second base, you change up the pitching signs a little bit. So just trying to get everything straight. Pioneers need 1 out here to get back up to home plate and start trying to hit again. As I said, Mejia got the Pioneers started off the right way. They just couldn't do anything after that point.
Sadly, but, well, we can only hope that hopefully we get a full strikeout, or even if he hits, a full out right there with a catch. But we'll see what happens.
Need to get out of this top of the second for sure, as they've got another runner in scoring position. That one swung on and missed again, 0-2.
Seems like the stats are always right sometimes.
Well, again, stepping back in, Kinsley taking a look. Badala, the designated hitter tonight. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kinsley looking for the put-away pitch and delivers outside, way outside, trying to get Badala to chase. Ooh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We're definitely doing some clever moves, but we're going to have to be a little more clever, but we'll see.
Well, excellent work by Gil Murad to keep that ball in front of him.
Yeah.
Don't want to let that one get back to the backstop, and the challenges of what can come with that. The pitch is cut on and missed, strike 3, as that will be another strikeout, and we will head for the bottom of the second. Pioneers now trailing 1-0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arn It Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
All right, and with that, we are back here live as the Pioneers coming back up to the plate. Last couple throwdown pitches here for the work of Dema as he throws down the last one. That's going to bring up Alex Lucini. Lucini, another new addition to the team. The stats are going to lie a little bit here. He's only had 11 at-bats. He's hitting 6 of them, 545 average, so that is beyond impressive. As, again, all 6 of those for singles. He also has a base on balls, was hit by a pitch, but struck out 2 times as well. So, again, he hasn't had a lot of at-bats. We'll see what he can do as he continues on through the late part of this summer.
Yeah, all they can do is just improve. And even if there's some fails along the way, that's just part of the process.
It certainly is. 1 ball, no strikes. As Lucini waits the pitch. Taken low, 2 balls, no strikes.
Okay.
So certainly a good eye up there at the plate as he's looking to get something done here.
Seems like now he's getting focused, getting ready for the pitch.
It's a little funny as the Pioneers started out the season so many right-handed hitters. Now they've got lefties in bunches as he drives that one out towards left field. That is going to be an easy catch for the left fielder.
Sadly.
And there's the first out.
That had to happen.
So, flown out to 7 there as Gil Murad steps up. Murad, who was a big part of the early season that I was just talking about, he is batting .246, 16 for 65, 2 doubles, 6 RBIs, 12 bases on balls, and 11 strikeouts. So he's walking more than he's getting struck out, which is what you like to see. The catcher.
So there's another player for the Tarp Skunks to keep an eye on. But
that's in there for a ball, 1-0.
Okay.
So 1 ball, no strikes. 1 man down. As the Pioneers and Tarp Skunks meeting here. The pitch taken for ball 2. A little bit low.
All right. Well, that's all right. A little smart play here.
As Gil Murad trying to find his way to the base pass. He'll be followed up by Emilian Peter. As the pitch is drilled there by Murad. Really got his bat into that one, but it's going to be too short as the center fielder comes up with it. As got good wood on that, but it's a quick F8. So Pioneers are hitting around the outfield. Fly out to the left fielder, fly out to center fielder. We'll see what Emilian Petra can do. Petra, who comes into tonight batting .200. He is 10 for 50 with a double, 9 RBIs, 8 bases on balls, and 21 strikeouts. Peter, the swing is something beautiful to watch, but he has just got to get his timing back again. He's had to wait a whole year with the lockdown in Quebec. As that one way inside and just missed Peter. So 1 ball, no strikes.
Was it me, or was that kind of close to the head?
Oh, it certainly was. High and tight for sure. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch is again on the inside corner as Dema looking to establish some control of that inside part of the plate.
Okay, well.
As Dema lines back up.
Next
pitch is fouled away as that one hits the home plate umpire. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yep, taken as a strike, but
well, he's certainly trying to get that swing back going. We know Peter has a lot of talent, especially in the field. Home plate, he has a lot of work here this summer as he takes strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
That's another Tiger Down showdown.
As Pietra trying to get back into the hit column here, as I said, batting .200 on the summer thus far. The pitch, cut on, drilled towards the right side. That's going to get through, and Pietra has himself a hit.
Imperfect, right on to first base right there.
Well, a 2-out single will tie up the Pioneers in the hit column with the Tarp Skunks, and that'll bring up Robbie Barrientos. Barrientos, another new ad for the Pios. So far this season, he's batting .233, 7 for 30, 3 RBIs, 4 bases on balls, and 6 strikeouts. So we'll see if he can get things going here. Would love to find a hole and help move Pietra along.
Yeah. Well, I've seen he's been doing pretty good so far.
Certainly has, as he bounces that one in. Pietra heading back for first, and he will get there just in time.
Oh, that was too close. That was too close.
So it looked like it got away from the catcher, and Emelian took off, but had to hustle back quickly, as it didn't get quite as far away as he thought it did. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men down. Pietra taking his lead. The pitch here from Dema is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 count.
Okay. At least we got no strikes. So that's a good thing.
Certainly is, as Barrientos trying to find his way on the base path. That would bring up Justin Taylor. The pitch to Barrientos is low, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 men down. As Barrientos probably going to expect something up and in the zone here. Trying to avoid the 4-pitch walk is Dema.
Getting ready for the pitch.
Dema checking on the runner and delivers. Cut on and fouled back, and that will make us remind you once again, make the right decision, insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 men down. Pioneers did get that base hit from Emelian Pietra. As long look. Dema checking on Pietra over there at first base. The line.
Pietra is... Ooh.
That is drilled back towards the second baseman, who tosses to the shortstop, and
that's
pulled up a little bit. So that will be the final out. On the fielder's choice, we head for the top of the third. Pioneers trailing 1-0. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com.
This is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, well, a fun time had by all here at historic Dunn Field, celebrating a graduation in-house tonight, so don't forget to stay with us after this half inning. We'll have updated scores from around the league, and hopefully everybody's staying dry. We see the forecast has gotten a little wet around here.
Yeah, and the forecast, we think it's starting to come right to the field, but for now, we're just going to stay optimistic.
We shall see what happens here as Corey Blackburn heads up for the plate. Blackburn so far on the season as I believe the umpire just called to go. 189, 7 for 37 for Blackburn as he fouls that one away.
Foul right there.
Snowball's one strike.
I think it probably hit the net.
Didn't quite get high enough for here.
No. Besides, you guys, we've been having some, even though in the past there's been some interesting foul balls.
Certainly has, as now the wind and the pitch from Kinsley into his third inning. That one's drilled out there towards right. McNeil Ward not going to get there, and so they'll start it off with another single, the third hit of the ball game for the Tarp Skunks.
All right.
As that'll bring up Elijah Pasquale. Pasquale so far on the season is batting .038, 1 for 26. That one, though, was a double. Drove in 3 runs. He's had 3 bases on balls and 4 strikeouts. So,
okay.
Hasn't been the most effective hitter, as that one not going to be in time. As again, little look here. Just takes one to get somebody going, though, as Pasquale waits in the right-handed batter's box against the right-handed pitcher. Bunt is shown, and, well,
there's
swung
strike.
on. So there's strike number 1.
All right, looking good so far, but I might eat my words pretty soon. Let's hope not.
As Kinsley trying to make sure his infield prepared. He kind of looked around now, waiting for his pitch. As again, interesting windup here for Christian Kinsley, as
he's probably suspecting something from the outside, maybe.
Well, time was called and granted for the batter at home. I would think the Pioneers are expecting the sac bunt here, but we'll wait to see. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch, sac bunt shown again, drilled over there to third, and that will be in plenty of time. So the sacrifice effective, moving the runner over.
Thank you very much.
As now a runner stands on second base. That's going to send us to the top of the order. Sorry about that. What were you going to say, Al?
No, no, nothing. Go on right ahead.
All right. Mark Tucker comes back up. He flew out to the right fielder his first time up. Now has a runner in scoring position. As Kinsley waits. Fielding umpire trying to make sure he's in the right spot.
You know, if there was more sun,
That pitch inside and low for a ball, 1-0.
I would kind of feel bad for just the whole team since they're wearing black.
A lot of black on these Tarp Skunk uniforms, that is for sure.
Well, as I would say, they're sticking with the brand.
There you go. As now, Kinsley taking a look. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to get going again as Tucker waits at the plate. A little bit of a lead out there at second, as that one thrown does not count. Time was called and granted. A little bit late on that time, but it is given, and now the Pioneers hurler has thrown a free pitch.
Okay, wow.
So it's 1-0 Jamestown right now, as the Pioneers trying to hurriedly get back to the plate. Long look here from Kinsley as he checks on the runner back at second. Delivers, and that will get over the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
That's a Tiger Down showdown.
As again, Tucker up here for the second time in 3 innings. The middle of the order really did the damage. It was a 1-2-3 top of the first. As now again, the bottom part of the order has a runner standing on second base. Pitch is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, this is looking good. This is looking good for us, but I can't. I have to stop saying that too soon.
1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll see what Tucker can do here. 1-2, 1 man down. Kinsley has his sign. Checks on the runner. Looks him back. The pitch is cut on and fouled away. 1-2 again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Has a long look here. See what the Pioneers come up with for the 1 ball, 2 strike count. A long look from Christian Kinsley.
It's like they're trying to predict what each other is doing.
Well, Kinsley trying to keep an eye on that man at second, too. Certainly don't want him moving 90 feet ahead. That one was a little low, 2-ball, 2-strike count.
Yeah, as we're talking about, the one at second base is a little crafty, I have to say.
Certainly is, as Blackburn, so far on the season, has stolen a base and been caught stealing one time. So not one to test it out, but the way he's dancing around back there, you have to wonder if he might make a move.
I have a feeling...
Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I have a feeling that he is going to... that he's just going to keep trying. We might see... Who knows? We might see a steal this game, but...
We'll have to wait and see, as Kinsley threw himself out of his hat on that one. Had to pick it up and dust it off. 3-ball, 2-strike count. 1 man out. Christian Kinsley takes a long look. A lot of dancing back there at second, as that is outside, ball 4. So with 1 out, there's now a runner standing at first and second base, courtesy of the 1-out walk, as Kinsley looking for an explanation where that one missed.
Well...
He's got whatever the umpire told him.
Yep.
As DiMaggio Cazares comes up, he's 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the second baseman. Would love to see a repeat of that. Could work into the Pioneers' favor for a double play. As now again, runners stand on first and second base. Runner in scoring position with 1 man out. They check back on the runner at second. The pitch is wide and gets by.
Miss.
As that moves everybody ahead.
Jeez, wow.
So now the runners will stand at second and third on the pass ball.
Sometimes I wish that didn't count, but, well, the players took their mark. They definitely took opportunity there.
Certainly did, and that will, of course, take away the double play possibility. So runners at second and third as Cazares trying to advance the runners and strengthen this Tarp Skunk lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. It's 1-0 Jamestown. Kinsley winds, delivers, fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
And at least there's not much dancing at third.
As that'll be another Tioga Down showdown. So, Kinsley getting set. He takes a long look as he waits. Now he's got his sign. Checking on the runner over there at third base.
Game ready and...
Pitch is in there for a strike, so 1-2. Right where they want to be. As Kinsley looking for a put-away pitch. It certainly is a hot one there as the fielding umpire trying to keep the sweat out of his eyes, and I can't blame him. Certainly warm up here in the booth.
Hey. I've been at warmer places. Like, it's been...
As that's outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 as the Pios.
As I said, I've been to warmer places, but yeah, I would not want to be wearing black right now.
No, I can't blame you there. I know. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch.
And
inside, 3-2.
Ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes as Kinsley once again trying to find that zone.
The reason why there was a little bit of a quiet tone between me and John is just because he's wearing black today.
Certainly is. I was told there would be rain. I was lied to. As now again, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Right.
Pioneers trying to find their way through the third as the pitch in there for ball 4, a little bit high, and now with 1 out, the bases are loaded.
Oh boy!
As that's going to bring up Luke Turner.
We're going to need a strike.
Well,
we're going to need a strikeout here, or
as I said, Turner, the best hitter on the Tarp Skunks, 30 for 89, 7 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs, 13 bases on balls, and 27 strikeouts. See if I can't find just some information about him with the bases loaded. He's actually come up twice with the bases loaded and has 1 RBI.
That seems like a gain rate for the pitch. That's a ball right there.
So 1 ball, no strikes. As again, does have the RBI, but he has not made contact. So he's 0 for 2. The RBI coming on a base on balls. The pitch. Taken in their first strike. Just hit the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another
Tiger Down showdown.
As Kinsley trying to get dressed again on the mound. He was tucking his shirt.
Oh, yeah, that can be an issue.
Think back to Charlie Brown peanut strips as has to redress after every pitch, throwing the hat off.
Oof. Not
the
fun.
Pitch inside. That'll be 2-1.
All right.
2 balls, 1 strike as Kinsley.
Again, now I can feel the tension again with thanks to the bases being loaded, and we again on the third base we have someone that is known to steal bases. Well, try to.
I don't know if we'd see that here, but 2 ball, 1 strike count. The pitch is bounced in there again, 3-1. So the Pioneers in trouble again.
And seems like now it's getting that dark that the lights have already turned on. Thanks to the clouds.
Beautiful lights here at historic Dunn Field. As the shadows have come out of play as we head closer and closer to the 8 o'clock hour. The pitch here. Cut on and missed, 3-2. And I believe Kinsley got lucky on that one. That one looked a little bit outside, but luckily Turner came up swinging. He did go down on strikes looking his first time up. But the Pioneers looking for an out here. They certainly don't want to walk in an insurance run.
Yeah.
Long look. Kinsley winds, deals, cut on, drilled out there towards right. That's going to get down, and it's going to be fair. 1 run comes around to score. A second round coming around to score. McNeil Ward still getting up and tossing towards second. The third run comes around to score. And so with 1 out, it's a 3 RBI double.
That hurts sometimes. Sometimes it does, but
definitely doesn't help as Turner earns himself a few RBIs.
Yeah.
Well, he clears the base pass if nothing else here. So hopefully the Pioneers can calm back down, and we'll see what happens now. As next man up, Danny Hosley had a double earlier. So with a 4-0 score on 4 hits, the Jamestown Tarpskunks looking to put their print on this game.
And right now it seems like, that's what's probably going to happen, but we can always catch right up. That has happened before.
Certainly has, as that's fouled off, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. As Danny Hosley trying to keep his 1-for-1 day perfect. A long look in here. As again, it has been a rough 3rd inning.
Yeah, it has. A little bit long, but also kind of rough for us.
Well, a single, 2 bases on balls. The pitch is in there. I believe they called that a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
That's a Tioga Down showdown.
As Kinsley waits. Time is called. As I'm waiting to see why. The fielding umpire called that. I just heard thunder, so I think I know why this is going to be.
Oh, boy.
So they're going to call time as everyone will be sent off the field. So we've got a break here.
Gotta love the breaks.
Well, we're going to go off, and when we come back, we will have the conclusion of this game. So, again, it will be a rain delay, and when we come back, we'll have the conclusion to this one.
Good. Have fun, everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow night.